Hey, happy Sunday. Thanks for dropping in. Old guy out in the shed again, messing around. So, what am I up to today? Well, I'm still working on this rolling fabrication bench. Let's call it that. So anyways, I'm just building a shelf for it now. It's going to be like an intermediate shelf. It'll go in here, somewhere in there. And I'm just, probably a lot easier ways to do this, but typically I like to try and find the hard way to do things. But anyways, got half-inch square tubing this way, and then I'm making up all these little guys and cutting them and welding them up in there just to make a, I don't know, kind of a lattice work. Then I'll just put things like that in some metal tubs or something, and they'll just sit on that shelf, and don't use them that often, but I'll know where to look for them when I need them. And then also I'm going to be drilling a series of holes in the top and threading them. I think it's 256 holes. I've got a tap and thread. They're all half-inch thread. So I drilled a few of them already just to kind of see how it was going to go. It's going to be slow. It's going to take a while, but so anyways, once it's all done, like I say, I have this whole set up of threaded holes on a 2-inch grid, and then something like this. You get a better result if something like this is firmly clamped down. So when this is done, and just make up a little fixture plate or something there, bolt it down. Everything will be solidly bolted down. So that'll keep me busy. Every time I get bored, I'll just come in here and drill a few more holes, and eventually I'll get that part of it too. So I think for today I'm going to just concentrate on finishing this off, and then I'll get it welded into place, and then I've got to do something similar for the bottom there. I haven't quite decided if I'm going to do that or not. Probably not. But I'll just make some kind of a shelf down there too, and then more stuff can sit down there. I'm thinking on the bottom I'm just going to put metal drops and stuff. I've got quite a few pieces of round stock and that stashed around various places, so this will all keep it in one spot. So anyways, probably just show a bit of cutting it up here with the metal chop saw and welding it in, and we'll just see if that's not more excitement than anyone can bear. See you in a bit. Okay, so just going to cut up some of these cross pieces. Unfortunately, my grid isn't precisely the same, so I've got to cut each one and adjust it slightly. Got my face shield on. This metal cutting saw directs most of the chips that way, but actually I was using it yesterday, and sure enough a chip came up and just about got me in the corner of the eye. So all the risk of hurting yourself is usually quite low. If it'll happen, it will happen, so better to not take a chance. That's my theory anyways. Use that as my guide. Okay, so we got the little pieces cut for that row. So now, just going to weld them into place. So I've got my scribe lines etched on the top of this table for when I drill my hole grid. So I'm using that as a layout for these guys. I take my glasses off to weld because I got the distance that you want to be at is just that distance where between my progressives and my far away seeing part of the lens, it just it's very hard to focus. So it's just easier to take them off. I found, anyways. Alrighty, so that's another row. 3 more rows to go. And then I'm just basically tacking everything in place, and then I'll go around, get it with some more weld. And then I'll weld it into place. So depending on how this goes, I'll be back to show you that. Well, got it all finished up, got it all welded in place and everything. Didn't turn out as good as I'd hoped, and of course it was my fault. I should have had it clamped to this surface. Because that's what happened with all those heat cycles in it, it got twisted. So when I put it back in, when I welded it in place in here, you're able to manipulate it with a bit of force. So got it pretty well square sitting in there. Like I say, it's not perfect, but you know, shed engineering, so it serves the purpose. So this is the idea. So get some more of these trays, just put odds and ends types tools and fixtures in there. So this will give me something to look for in the upcoming garage CL season, is these little metal tote type things. So anyways, it's good and solid. Take a lot of weight. So I'm not quite sure how I'm going to finish the bottom off yet. I don't think I'll do this. Like I say, basically I want that just to put my round stock in, get it all in one place. So I'll have to think on that one, come up with some kind of a surface for it to sit on. Either get a solid plate, or I've got some other metal stashed at work there. I might bring that home and cut it up, make some ribs in there. Just need some kind of an edge on it to keep them from rolling out, the shorter ones. So anyways, I'll figure that out. So, you know, after all that hard work, definitely got to have a beer, right? What's a Sunday without a beer? Smithwick's Ale. I don't really like this stuff. But you may or may not know, it's not like most beers, stuff like that. So I don't know, it's, what is it? It's about 12:30 right now. So I'm not sure what else I'm going to tackle today. Excuse me. I've got two more of those fixtures here. I could take those apart. And then I can take the garbage back with me tomorrow and put it in the dumpster. I've got that to do. Found a little bit of wire. I could strip that up. We'll see. I have options. That's good, right? So anyways, I'm going to enjoy my beer, and I hope everybody is enjoying their day. It's not a fabulous day weather-wise here. It's overcast. Still cold here, too. It's been freezing every night, and doesn't get that far above freezing during the day, but anyways, all things considered, it's still a good day. So anyways, friends, take care. Hope you have a nice day, and I will talk to you later. Cheers.